think we're live. I'm hoping we're live. How's everybody doing? Adam, aka CS Radical here. Welcome to the Pixel Play YouTube channel. We're watching State of Play. That State of Play that we never thought was coming here on the 30th, but here we are. Quickly just putting this together. I literally just finished work and shifted over to my desk here, so if anything sounds off, let me know. Let's see what's going on this week. Or this week, this month, or whatever the hell it is anymore. I don't even know. What the? There was a countdown for a countdown? Boo! Biggest boo I can give. Actually, that's not a lie. We should be careful. They might throw something really bad that I'm not interested in, so we should be careful with that. Alright, is it for reals this time? For realsies? We got something? Alright, that's a good sign. Let's see what's going on. Oops. What happens when you use 3 monitors? You try to go to one screen, you overload the other. There we go.
Hi everyone.
Ah! Subtitles. Bad.
At PlayStation
there we go.
Studios and head of PlayStation Productions. I'm here to welcome one of the newest members of the PlayStation Studios family, Firewalk. This team brings together some of the most talented developers in our industry, with an incredible pedigree in the online multiplayer space. We announced their first game, Concord, last year.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
They're revealing gameplay captured in-engine on PS5. But first, here's an extended vignette introducing some of the cool characters you'll find in the Concord galaxy. Enjoy.
Well, let's see what's going on. I'm trying to remember what Concord looked like when we saw that. It's been a little bit of time. I feel like it was some sort of sci-fi thing, but I could be wrong. Yeah, I'd say that's some sci-fi shit. Apologies that you're seeing the screen kind of flash for the YouTube. I keep going between moving some stuff around here on my other monitors.
Being really old and almost dying a bunch doesn't count as research.
Almost dying is the best.
This basically just feels like Guardians of the Galaxy to me right now, and I'm already very interested.
How much longer for the upload?
2 more minutes. Hey, start time. Try it with hot sauce. You'll like it. Trust me.
No. Do not trust him.
Oh, where's this coming from?
It's coming from you back on the ship saying, trust me, we're professionals. We'll stick to the plan. We can do this. And then, that. That was not the plan.
Technically, it was a plan. It just wasn't the same plan that we started with.
If we don't leave with this blue button...
Amar, we will. We will.
I'll be waiting outside.
No, you ain't.
No one moves. We'll be taking
Dude, I love the character designs in this. This is awesome.
Funny.
Oh, that's a real way to get people hurt. Throw some last dab at them.
Slow them down a little for you. Meet at the rendezvous point.
Wait, what? Where's the rendezvous? I didn't catch that.
Copy that, Bill.
Ooh. And we got superpowers.
Fine. They only got one of my legs.
How are those hands?
Neato. But I mean, conceptual is different than gameplay.
You're still mad at me?
I mean, look, if I was watching a movie trailer right now, I'd be like, ah, this is kind of neat. But I'm not watching a movie trailer, I'm watching a game trailer that doesn't have gameplay.
One off. This is you.
Like, I get the thing, too, with a lot of people saying that they really are tired of these trailers that aren't showing any gameplay. I don't have a problem with it if it's showing something conceptually. I think that's a whole lot of a different ballgame here. But again, if we don't see anything beyond this, we have a different conversation to have right now. Because, I mean, it's now been more than a year. Like, we should be seeing something at this point.
Don't worry. Nobody's dying dishonorably. And also, we're bringing this back with us. Hey, Mark. What are you doing?
Getting us to the rendezvous point.
Perhaps we should have let go also.
One off. Do not dare.
Well, we were supposed to stick together.
If you let go, I swear I will.
Yeah, this is Guardians of the Galaxy. Okay. Look, I just want the gameplay to be good because I want this. Like, I legitimately am enjoying the vibes in this a lot.
Or something.
I knew this was gonna work.
This wasn't the plan.
No, it just wasn't the one we started with. All right, another satisfied customer. Goods delivered. I send everyone their cut.
Ooh, yeah.
So do you, like, carry it around with you for emergency bland situations or whatever?
Hey, Mara. Don't joke about something like this.
Our next job is somewhere with less
We'll
scaffolding.
have no scaffolding. Zero scaffolding. I promise. We were apart for so long. I thought I'd never feel your fiery embrace again.
You sound ridiculous.
I mean, conceptually, I really like what I'm seeing here, but
Concord is a
need a little more than
5v5
that.
first-person shooter set in the vibrant sci-fi universe of the Concord galaxy. In Concord, from the moment you log on, you are part of the crew of the North Star, a group of guns for hire known in our galaxy as free gunners. Free gunners are those lucky enough to be free to roam the stars. They take high-stake jobs on worlds across wild space, where they face other fiercely competitive free gunner crews. Here's the very first look at the gameplay of...
Never mind, I'm out. Are they basically just making Guardians of the Galaxy Overwatch? If that's the case, I'm out.
Our work, and we don't take it for granted. Being a free gunner means, well, you're free.
Right on target. Yeah, you better run.
Free gunners have a shot at making something of themselves. A chance to be someone.
All right.
Can I say that I'm a little annoyed that this is like, oh, look at this really kooky story trailer, and then you realize, oh no, it's just an Overwatch clone. Well, you had me at in the first half, not gonna lie.
Why not?
And in the wilds, it's anyone's game. You won't survive on your own.
Like, this feels like Overwatch with Destiny gameplay. I literally just got Warlock vibes from Haymar there. Yeah, if I'm really comparing it, like, he's just a Titan.
We risk our lives every day to do the job.
I'll clear the way. Time to show them the big guns. That's me.
This crew will go anywhere. Take any job.
Like, if you're into arena shooters, if you're into the online multiplayer competitively, I'm sure there's people that like this, but I'm so checked out of this stuff now because I just don't have the I don't have it in me to be that intense about stuff anymore. Like, I shouldn't say I'm intense all the time on the podcast. Who am I kidding? But like, I don't enjoy playing competitive multiplayer anymore because it brings a side out of me that I don't like. Because I get very, very angry when things don't go well. So like, I've basically checked myself out of almost all of these games now because it's not fun anymore.
The crew is gathering. Would you like to join us for game night?
With Concord, we leaned on the strengths and background of our team to make a tight, well-balanced FPS that feels great to play. We focused a ton of our attention and our tech on building a strong gameplay foundation of tight core movement, precise visceral shooting, and expressive abilities.
We ended up finding ourselves influenced a lot by fighting games and even strategy games in the interesting way that the asymmetry of their characters
Like, again,
every fight, every
vibes
match
are
was
awesome.
Totally different.
It's just I don't care anymore about these types of games.
Two different characters colliding. It's all about creating.
If I want to play multiplayer, it has to be co-op now. I want to have fun with my friends, not get angry because we're getting wrecked or, you know, just getting frustrated every little thing that happens when it doesn't go your way. Because it's unfortunately how my brain still operates. I still have that 16-year-old, you know, wants the world to be, you know, everything he wants it to be sort of personality when I play online. It doesn't mix.
Coordinated teams can set up and plan ahead, and depending on where and when it happens.
That's why Helldivers did so well with me. It's because it's no matter like yeah, can you get a little bit angry when you get pretty overwhelmed? Yeah, but it's still part of the fun. Like it's more you being like, the fuck are we supposed to do kind of personality. Whereas this is literally, if I'm not winning, I'm not happy.
You will be welcomed with a new cinematic vignette that will give you a chance to see our characters off the job. They will feature ongoing narrative arcs that grow the characters' stories and relationships and unpack the broader Concord galaxy.
Why are you kissing a tchotchke?
We're excited to share that we'll be hosting a pre-launch beta in July.
So they're basically just trying to take Overwatch's spot. Let's be real here. Overwatch 2 has left a massive opening. They're trying to see if they can take it. And I mean, the vibes are good. There's a shot at it. They've got a shot at it. But I wouldn't sit here and say that, you know, people... See, here's the thing, right? I don't know if the market for this is nearly as strong as it used to be. And I think a lot of people are just kind of tired of the same stuff over and over again. Okay.
You seem like a calm and reasonable person. Are you? A calm and reasonable person?
No, I'm not. Not at all.
You don't really want war, do you, Kratos?
War is coming. The prophecies say Fimbulwinter leads to Ragnarok.
I know Jen and Chris is watching this part right now and getting real happy, even though he's already played it.
You will die,
I think.
Kratos of Sparta.
I don't know if you're watching, Chris. Have you played Ragnarok?
When it burns me.
Odin's got tricks up his sleeve we haven't dared to consider.
We have guests! They're too fast! Look out!
I never did play the Valhalla DLC. Never got around to it. Hasn't really been on my mind to do so either, so it's at the point now that I'm like, I guess I'm not. I guess we're good.
Not because it is written.
It was a great experience though, so for all the PC players that finally get the chance to do it in September, hats off to them. Go have fun. It's a great game. I was about to say Assassin's Creed. Oh wait, never mind. It's not a black guy or an Asian girl, and people aren't getting mad about it.
And the people must turn to thievery for food.
Omega Force. I don't recognize this developer.
Perhaps this is heaven's way of lamenting the state of the land.
Is this like a... Well, I see this many people on screen, I think strategy game all of a sudden, and I immediately start to check out.
Someone must act.
But it doesn't look like it. Or is this like a Dynasty Warrior sort of deal? I mean, either way, this ain't my thing, but I definitely know some people that this is. Oh yeah, this is definitely some Dynasty Warrior shit. Yeah, I can think of a few people that are super into this. Chaos? You have to kill Chaos in this game too? Jeez. Seems to be a lot of Chaoses to kill these days. Oh, it is a Dynasty Warriors game. Okay. I'm gonna quickly Google Omega Force. Am I just not knowing this developer at all?
Momo, I think I was dreaming.
Huh, yeah.
It wasn't a dream.
I guess I've just always known it as Koei Tecmo, so I've never thought anything differently of it.
The path of a stylist is
That is giving me some serious Mario Odyssey vibes.
So, are you ready for it? Ready. Ready.
Well, that's adorable. I'm not sure you're going to get me buying that anytime soon, but hey, they throw it on PlayStation Plus Extra, and I'll take a look at it. Not quite sure what it wants to be, though. Like, it seems like it's a cozy game, but it's also a platformer, but it's also a Pokemon Snap game. I'm not sure what it wants to be at this point. It's also very clearly a waifu game, let's not kid ourselves.
Is it you who pursues infinity? Or is infinity awaiting you?
Oh, there's your Dami Mommy character. Yeah, this is a waifu simulator if I ever saw one.
Stars.
Ah! Nemesis?
Shields.
No, no, not Resident Evil.
I have seen the miracles you so claim.
Ipsworks.
Until the towering shadows vanished into the mist.
I pray for their grace, but all that came were inferior shades.
No idea what this studio is. Apparently they made a game called Pascal's Wager, which is a Souls-like. So in other words, so far, there was one game that conceptually got my attention, but everything else is like, eh.
These essences shall not fall into your treachery.
I mean, again, though, like, not everything has to be for me, so it's not going to bother me that much. Oh yeah, if this was ever a Souls-like, you know, there's never more visuals that kind of show that, doesn't it? Souls-like with you carrying a kid? Oh, good lord. Well, unless these are all cutscenes and shit, I guess this isn't like quite Souls-like.
No matter what,
it's probably more of an action-adventure, but I mean, again, like a lot of these games that we've seen so far visually are amazing. Like all of these have very cool concepts. It's just going to be a matter of, you know, that they end up playing well. But a lot of cool stuff that we're seeing. So far, nothing that's making me go, oh, I need that. But a lot of things that make me go, okay, so there's some cool stuff coming. You know, it was the same thing with Stellar Blade, where I'm like, this is really, really cool. I don't know if it's for me. And at this point, I'm still not planning on playing it for a while. I'm looking for that to drop in price a bunch. But like, still, a lot of cool shit that we're seeing. Now we're in the VR2 section, soon to be available on PC for people now, VR2.
Break the curse. But I was a fool. There's no hope.
I have no opinion on whether that means anything or not that they made that game.
And the gods that walk among us thirst for death.
I mean, for a VR game, it doesn't look too bad. Again, it's trailers, so you know you never know what they're hiding, but like, looks all right. Doesn't look too rough around the edges.
The poison in my veins begs me to kill.
Oh, that's some teenage cringe lord shit. Good lord. Where was this game like 20 years ago for me? Ah, so we got a god dick measuring contest. Alright.
Thought I could be a hero. But heroes don't survive the Forsaken Lands.
Yeah, I mean, for a VR game, it looks pretty good. Not going to complain about that. Now, again, you never know what they're hiding, and if it actually runs as well as it looks like here. But hey, pretty impressive. And again, like, I want VR gaming to get so much better to the point that it starts becoming a thing that we all are interested in getting into. So if we keep progressing like this, Never know what's gonna be like by the end of this decade. Ooh, some space VR? Alright. Oh, fuck no. Fuck no, I'm out. I am so out on this. I don't know who's gonna be more out on this, me or Jin and Chris. It's a tough one. This is a big no-no for either of us. Neither of us do not need to shit our pants at any point playing video games. That was unnecessary, but also didn't scare me that much.
Hi everyone, I'm Sean Benson.
Hi.
I'm back on State of Play to introduce more exciting titles coming to PlayStation. Starting with a highly anticipated PvP shooter, playable soon on PS5.
I hate you. I don't care about PvP shooters. And it's a Marvel game. Yeah, I do remember hearing something about it. So again, okay, but still not interested.
All realities converge here. Destiny awaits. Stronger together.
Okay, real talk. I'm not trying to be that guy, but who is beating Hela in this game? You might as well be in literal God mode playing Hela in this. Same with like Magneto and like you have like, no offense to Spider-Man or Mantis, like, or Star-Lord, you're not beating Venom or Scarlet Witch or Hela or Magneto. It just ain't happening. Although, is that Squirrel Girl? But I'm seeing all the other ones, like this song, unless those are just names of characters, but I'm seeing like Rocket Raccoon, the Punisher, like, is there like quite a number of them? Which, you know what, that's still pretty impressive. And again, like Adam Warlock, who's beating Adam Warlock? I know, taking reality aside here, but...
Okay, let's see how mankind has conquered space.
And I gotta ship Galactus now, great. There's... Okay, that was weird. That those legs were supposed to be like, ooh, look at this. And I'm like, okay, you're gonna show... Nope, doesn't show anything. Again, like, I think it's a cool concept, but I don't care about multiplayer anymore. So, no. And I also figure that thing's gonna be microtransaction to death. So, double no. Well, that's a giant fish. I think, you know how we used to joke on that one summer game fest that there was so many sci-fi horror games? Seems like we're getting a lot of games where you're a samurai now. Is everybody, did like a bunch of developers all sit in the same class and copy one person's work? I mean, again, it's a vibe that I'm into, but... I mean, nothing about that made me go, okay, so I need that one and not all the other ones. So we're getting to close to the half-hour mark, which was supposed to be how long this is, and so far I haven't had that one game that I have to get.
To welcome all my pals back to the annual Blackwood Winter Getaway.
Oh, so this is the Until Dawn remake, I think? Yeah, it is. So we remove myself from this one too.
It means so much to me that we're all still here together.
Fight the break of
I feel like someone's watching us.
I will say though, like, unless they throw something real big here at the end, I've seen that there were lists posted what the leaks were. I didn't spoil myself, but like straight up here, if Sony is doing this to start things off before Xbox and other places do their big showcases, this ain't doing it. Not because I don't think that they've done a bad state of play here. Like, for a state of play, this is like a good chunk of stuff. It's just, for me personally, it's not giving me anything that I'm going crazy about right now, right? Like, if they throw something like a Wolverine here at the end, then maybe, you know, you might have something to at least get my attention here, but, like, nothing here has made me go, oh my god. Like, no surprises or no follow-ups on anything that I'm like, holy shit, I can't wait for this. So yeah, no bueno. For a lot of people, there may be some stuff on here that they're excited about, but so far I haven't had that one thing yet, and I'm hoping we get this before it's over. I don't appreciate, though, that they're just calling it Until Dawn and not even mentioning that it's in the title that it's a remake. Path of Exile 2, again, a lot of people that are going to be really into that. I don't care. It's not my thing. I've tried the original one. Like, same with games like Diablo and such, like, they just don't work with me. I don't know why specifically. It might just be that it's not, like, as close quarters. I don't know. I'm trying to think of what word I'm trying to mean with that, but, like, that style of top-down gameplay just doesn't click with me. Like, it never clicked with me even way back in the day with RuneScape, right? Like, just, that stuff's never worked for me. So, like, if you're a Pax of Exile player, you've been waiting for this forever. And if you're someone that just wants something different that isn't Diablo 4 right now, well, I mean, from what the original Path of Exile was from a lot of people that I trust about it, this could be pretty good. But for me personally, I could not care less about this one. Isn't it crazy that the words couch co-op actually is like a big deal for a game in 2024? It's amazing, isn't it? Kind of sad at the same time. Okay.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry. I was just...
It's okay. I didn't mean to scare you. I'm kind of lost. I'm looking for Silent Hill.
I think you should stay away. This town, there's something...
Okay, we're putting my hands back again. And considering we're in the time, this might be the last thing.
Maybe.
I'll be careful.
I'm not lying.
I guess I don't really care if it's dangerous or not. I'm going either way.
No, you shouldn't be here.
Yeah, no thank you. No thank you. So, I mean, assuming this is the last thing, decent showcase, just none of it really appeals to me directly. But, like, pretty decent variety, good chunk of stuff, like a lot of interesting concepts. It's just none of the things that we've seen or anything that's like pre-existing that I'm super into, or, you know, anything new that, you know, I'm curious about. Like, just none of this is any interest of me. We'll see if there's anything else, but, like, I feel like something like this would be the last thing you put in, considering this thing did say it was a half an hour and we are literally at 6:30.
Capcom announced this next game last December, offering just a glimpse of what's in store for their celebrated franchise. Today, I am so excited to share the first full gameplay trailer for Monster Hunter Wilds.
So we're getting Monster Hunter Wilds. Okay, so we're getting a little bit more. Again, like, I really enjoy Monster Hunter World. I did not play Rise, but I mean,
As soon as we find a good spot, we can get things
Monster
set
Hunter's a
up
fun
and ready
game.
to go. And then we can get started. This is gonna be great.
You bet.
I hope we find them soon.
Look!
And it will kick my ass like it always does.
I've never heard of a Karatnoth herd this big before. One of them's got big spikes on its back.
Now to lead it away from the pack, we'll make for the desert.
Right. The sandstorm. Now commencing the hunt by order of the guild.
I don't think that fight would ever be a thing that actually happens. That's definitely just overselling it, I think. Yeah, that's the usual. Other things can attack some things to kind of make it interesting, yeah. Yeah, there's your, what was it called? Bowgun, I think? I can't remember what they call it. I never played those classes. I was always usually a Twin Blade or that. I can't remember what that weapon is either, but definitely that was one of them. It's been, I haven't played Monster Hunter World since it came out, so it's been a while. The last time I would have played it would have been right around the same time that Iceborne came out, and I missed out on that DLC. Because at that point I put like somewhere between 50, 60, 70 hours into it, and I was like, yeah, I think I've done enough. Okay, so there's one game that I at least have interest in, but it's still not a needed game so much as it's a, yeah, I'll play it when it's at a decent price. And by then, too, you get some patches here and there. You get some, maybe some DLC down the road, too, that you can get. Like, there's some interesting stuff. I wouldn't say I'm going out of my way for any of this. Are we done? Or are we still going? Nope, we're still going. Oh, yeah, well, that's right, the Astrobot stuff. All right, we're finally here, Chris. Here's what you wanted. Question is, what are they doing with it? But okay, we finally have a game that I'm 100% behind playing. Because, man, that demo they had when you open up your console was the best thing. That was so good. And it's just so friggin' cute. How do you hate it? Yeah. Oh, there's a little doggo. And the same really adorable music. Oh, that's... Oh, of course there's a casino level. You've played enough Sonic games to know there has to be a casino level in there. Yeah, they really are really creative with a lot of this. Oh yeah, there's all your references. Ah, Parappa the Rappa. This is getting so ridiculous, and I'm here for it. Yeah, I'm here for this. Yeah, All right, we finally got the one thing that I really want to play. That's how you do a trailer. Just overload you with shit. It's God of War. When's it coming? When's it coming? Ah, that was feeling like a right now moment. All right, well, we got something to do in September now. Perfect.
Be sure to visit PlayStation blog for more on the games you just saw, as well as PlayStation.
Yeah, that sounds like that's
the
it.
latest on Days of Play. This global celebration runs through June 12th.
Is there one more thing, lady? Is there
Store,
one more?
Great new content coming to PlayStation
Or are
Plus
we done?
and much more.
Boo. Well, at least they finished strong. Honestly, though, that was a great trailer. Like, again, that's what you do. That's what you do to make a fantastic trailer. So, you know what? Great job. I mean, again, you know, like I said, you know, it's one of those things where a lot of it's not for me. Like, I even see Chris in one of my Discords here where he's saying, like, Astrobot, I'm so happy. The rest, like, what the fuck? Yeah, like, a lot of the stuff that we saw, I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm excited for. Like, Concord, really cool concept, but it's a hero shooter, whatever. Marvel Rivals, cool concept, hero shooter, don't care. A lot of samurai games that look like either a mix of Soulsborne or fucking, like, Rise of the Ronins or whatever, right? Like, a lot of stuff that, for me, or a lot of horror games too, like Silent Hill and Until Dawn and shit. Like, a lot of stuff that a lot of people in very specific markets are into. Nothing except for Astrobot and maybe Monster Hunter Wilds in like 6 months that I'm super into. Now, again, as I was saying during, I want to say it was Silent Hill where I mentioned this, if this is all they're showing off before Xbox comes in, they better hope that Xbox doesn't run the gamut with a bunch of stuff. Now, do I think Xbox will? The confidence in me is not nearly what it was, say, a year or so ago when we had a bunch of stuff coming just all over the place. But Sony has left the door open now, and they usually don't do this. They're usually the opposite. They usually wait and then throw all their stuff in here. So this is, I wouldn't say concerning, but I would say that with Sony already kind of pissing a lot of their gamers off with how Helldivers 2 has gone recently, with the way they've been taking away a lot of regions. They've been region locking a lot of stuff and dealing with the online, having to create a PSN account. They needed some bigger buzz. This isn't it. But it really will depend on what comes out in the next couple of weeks. So we'll see. I think Xbox's is on the 9th, and then we'll have a Summer Game Fest. I want to say it's the 8th, but I'm just going off the top of my head here. But we'll see. By the time we do 2 weeks from now, when we do the podcast that shows all those showcases, we'll find out. But, you know, as a starting point, if this is what Sony's doing for the next little while, they could have done better. And if they don't have anything else right now, that's pretty concerning. So that's going to do it, guys. If you were watching this live, thanks for checking out the stream. I didn't see anybody in chat, but I figure this is last minute and just want to do this. But if you're watching on the VOD here on YouTube, obviously like the video, subscribe to the channel for more content. We do Monday Retro Rando when I actually remember to do it. I didn't do it last week. But that's where I randomize a bunch of old games and just play one, usually that I've never played before. And we have our main podcast on Wednesdays. And obviously tomorrow you'll have the side quest, and that is Fridays, and they are all set to noon. So check out the link tree too at the bottom there, and